Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Hughes against Sexton. Pass to Stewart. Raja with the rebound. Thompson for the triple. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points.
Sexton, an aggressive score, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
So it's the Wizards now. Fort Worth getting their last shot to go. Stewart against Kuzma. Stewart passes to Brewer. Sexton for 3. Raja with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Fort Worth.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Pass to Caldwell. The Wizards working the ball around now. Kuzma against Stewart. It's deflected.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Thompson for 3. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 9.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Now, here's Stewart. Pass to Brewer. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Stewart against Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. That one's off. Still out of sync. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Fort Worth. Fires for 3. Sexton grabs the board. A slow start for Washington in this one. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Nurkic. Now Stewart. Hughes covering. And Stewart gets it to go.
Yeah, Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and admire.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson in the corner. That's good. And Zobel with the assist. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Stewart in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And she's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but she's got the chance to pick up the points at the free throw line. That's on Terrence Jones. That one is off.
Something that's always stood out about Stewart. She has phenomenal handles for a player at 6'4". Her level of skill is off the charts.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. On the wing, Thompson. For the 3. Another 3 for Fort Worth.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now, here's Stewart. Down by 12. Jackson with the screen. Stewart passes to Jackson. To the wing right side. Over Blair. Jackson misses. Now Hughes. Thompson from long range. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 18.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Ray Thompson has been leading the charge for Fort Worth. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Fort Worth.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Bradley Beal is out there with Terrence Jones. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Irving. And it's McClung in at the two-guard position. Here's Theus, covered by Irving. Smith against Beal. Smith right side. Releases. Kuzma pulls it in. Fort Worth leading by 17. Here's Beal. Rebound by Smith. And it's Washington's ball. Theus, the pass to Randall. To the inside. Misses from short range. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Teams changing it up here. Fort Worth on D. Here's Caldwell, and that one is hammered home.
Wow,
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Got that one up quick. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his... shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Caldwell. In the corner, it's Brewer. Down low, here's Sharch. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Left side, Sharch. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Caldwell. Over Muhammad. It's Sharch, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell, and there's the drive. Basket counts. Caldwell's got 6 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And Fort Worth with some changes. Fareed's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Larry Hughes is subbed in for Muhammad. Then for the Wizards, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Saric. Kersey comes in for Dunn. And it's Rose in for Sexton. Here's Raja. The shot's good from Irving. And Fort Worth leads by 21.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
That one good for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Irving. What a terrific move that was. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the airtight handle of Irving, just leaving defenders in his dust.
Kersey kicks to Brewer. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Fort Worth. Raja's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Rose.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's Irving. Scores off the crossover. 6 points for him.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Rose in the post, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Fort Worth taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Kuzma against Stewart. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Fort Worth leading by 19 points. Here's Thompson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. is on Colin Sexton.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Now, here's Stewart. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. We've seen them struggle in the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court, you got to do it as a unit.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Colin's a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Hughes makes it off the glass. Hughes got his second basket.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Making a change here. Washington trails by 20. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Sexton. Stewart, a screen for Sexton. Got a hand on it.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
And it's Jones. That's on the assist by Hughes. Jones has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Stewart passes to Sexton. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I love that. Sexton goes in there, takes the hit, and still delivers.
Anderson, a screen on Sexton. And finished off by Anderson.
And what a finish by Anderson, rising to get the lob pass and finish that one with some authority.
Pass to Stewart. Stewart with the screen on Jones. Caldwell passes to Stewart. Nails the baby hook.
Great look. And the important part, she finished down low.
Fort Worth leading by 20. Left side, Anderson. And the rebound by Nurkic. Now the Wizards with it. Here's Sexton. Out of bounds. It'll be Fort Worth's ball.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And so Erik Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. To the inside, Raja powered down after the assist, led him into the lane.
And you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
Pass to Theus. Sexton with a screen on Irving. Here's Stewart. Launches a three. Raja with the rebound. Raja's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Substitution for the Wizards. Jaren Jackson. J.R. Smith.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
So on the floor for Washington, Jackson is out there with J.R. Smith. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Theus in the point guard.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
Pass to Raja. Wallace outside. There's the three. Connects from three-point range. Wallace has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Smith against Thompson. Lets it go with the three. No good that time. And in Fort Worth, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Washington. So with Irving on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Wallace is out there with Muhammad. Then it's Thompson, and it's Raja in at the 5, down low. Jackson, that's good.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
Pass to Raja, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Raja's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Here's Caldwell. Muhammad covering. Fires from the line. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Second chance points. Jackson using his size on the offensive glass.
Here's Raja. Unable to get that one. Washington trails by 20. Floats it up for Randall. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Raja going inside.
Yeah, I like when he takes initiative like this. Seeing a lane open up and attacking.
Raja's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
And show your appreciation for your Fort Worth answers.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Caldwell, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the team.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. To the middle, here's Raja. Great D that time from Nurkic. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
To Brewer, inside, to the paint. Bucket is good.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
2 minutes.
Here's Raja. Muhammad a screen on Nurkic. Drives to the hoop. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, credit them for maintaining
that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Stewart misses. Fort Worth leading by 20. Thompson outside. There's the triple. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Wizards passing it around. Here's Caldwell. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
To the right side. Thompson passes to Hughes. No good from outside. And it's Washington's ball. To the inside. Nurkic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
And he sinks the second.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
And Fort Worth calls time here. They're up by 20. Take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Klay Thompson.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Jones. Rebound by the Wizards. Pass to Brewer. And it's Brewer finishing it off.
What a selfless play from her. Passes like this show she wants to win.
Here's McClung. Defended by Sexton. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brewer. Over Irving. It's blocked. Here's McClung. Kuzma with a screen on Sexton. And Kuzma slams it in.
Good awareness in the pick and roll. Watching to find the best option on the floor.
And here is Brewer. So Fort Worth wins it. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Klay Thompson.